All right, we're back down here at the Bassett Cruise Inn. Saw a little 59 Ford with a Thunderbird camper hooked to it. That caught my eye, so I really like the color on this thing. It's close to my 56 Chevy color, but this is a 59 Ford, and I'm gonna let this gentleman right here tell us more about his little Galaxy and his camper. Tell us your name, where you're from, and tell us about your car.
Well, my name is Wayne Smith.
Okay.
I'm a local, been here all my life.
Okay.
The old 59 you're talking about, I've owned it for 43 years.
All right.
And she has not been restored.
Fantastic.
And which I've kept it running. This last time it sat in the garage 15 years.
Okay.
Untouched. And I dropped a small engine in it, transmission, so I could pass the gas pumps once in a while.
I hear you. I hear you.
And she's got enough muscle to pull the little camper.
Okay.
And matter of fact, I just got back from camping yesterday.
Oh, really? Great.
Local camp at Goose Point.
All right. Tell us about your little camper here.
Well, I drug that baby out of the woods almost 7 years ago for $25.
Wow.
And told my buddy I bought it from, I said, if it's too bad, I'll make a utility out of it.
Right.
She was rough, but she ended up still being a camper.
All right. You did a fine job on that.
I had to take all the skin off of the far side.
Right.
And replace the whole back corner.
Okay.
Most of the floor is new. Of course, you can take a look at the inside later.
Right.
Repainted it, and being as a Thunderbird, named after the Midwestern demon bird.
Right.
I went with the Indian colors on the inside.
Okay, yeah.
So she's wild.
All right.
She's wild.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming down here and being a part of the cruise in.
Well,
Appreciate it.
I've had a good time so far. A little bit warm, but I missed my shade tree over there.
Right. There you go. All right.
All
We
right.
appreciate you coming and being with us.
Well, thank you.
All right.
All right, the inside, everything was good. The stove was the only thing left. All the cabinet doors was gone. The only door that was existing was for the closet.
Uh-huh.
And I built the doors, the wheel tub covers. I built all that. Got rid of the gaucho and put a bunk in the back. And
Okay.
of course, I got storage under it.
Right.
And ice box is gone, so I put a little small fridge in its place.
Right.
And where I throw the stove out, naturally I got a microwave.
Okay.
You're gonna eat and sleep. That's all a man needs.
Right. So everything's operable, right?
Everything's up. And then later on, I'm thinking about putting a little potty in the closet
Right.
in case I had to get in the middle of the night.
All right. All right.
How much would you sell it for today?
It's not for sale.
Every
It's
day.
not for sale.
All right.
It's my toy. I plan on using it.
Okay.
And be as that may now, as we talk, I got a 31-foot Holiday Rambler fifth wheel set in the house
Right.
that I didn't even haven't used yet this summer.
All right. No, you already vintage. You using vintage stuff instead of the new stuff, huh?
Yeah. Well, the other camera's got a little years on it. I'll use it again,
Right.
but I'm gonna enjoy this right now.
All right. We appreciate you being here with us.
Same here. Thank you.
Thanks. We're back at the Highway 57 Cruise Inn down here at Bassett. Ran across this little 52 Chevy. I believe that's a Fleet Line two-door sedan. So let's find out more about it from this young man that brought it in today. Tell us your name, where you're from, and tell us about your car.
Richard Sadliff. I'm right here in Bassett. I've owned that car right at 20 years.
All right.
So it sits around the garage a whole lot of times. So,
I hear you.
But that's about as original car as you're going to find anywhere here, probably.
Yeah, I noticed.
Everything on it's still 6-volt, little
Oh,
on
cool.
the tree.
A lot of people update to 12 volt, but this is still a 6-cylinder, 6-volt, and I noticed even the windshield washer bottle over there on the fender well.
Yep, that's a glass one. That's the only one I've ever saw.
Right.
When I started restoring the car, I thought about trying to find one.
Uh-huh.
And you can get them a new one, but they're
Right.
all plastic.
Yeah.
That's a glass bottle.
So you have restored this car.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
it's restored in there.
Was it in pretty good shape when you started?
Oh yeah, there's a few little rust spots on it, but I think the biggest rust spot on it probably wasn't no bigger than my fist if it was that
okay.
big. So
All right. All
We
right.
went-
Got a
went through-
gorgeous 52 Chevy.
I think it had 54,000 miles on it sitting in a barn when I bought it.
All right. What's it got on it now, you know?
Well, the speedometer's not working, so
Okay.
that's what was on it. So
All
I mean,
right.
I don't know.
Okay, good deal. Low mileage car then.
I probably hadn't drove it 2,000 miles in the whole time I've had it.
Right. Okay.
So
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming down at the Bassett Cruise Inn, being with us.
Enjoyed it here.
All right.
Good turnout for the day.
Thank you so much. All right, we're back down here at the Cruise Inn in Bassett. Run across this little 59 Biscayne. Don't see many 59s at all, much less a Biscayne. There were several models that year. There was a two-door hardtop and two-door sedans, and depended on what chrome package you got as to what kind of car you got. It was all the same body, but one was a little more economical than the other, and there were a few of these Biscaynes made, and as opposed to the hardtops and all that, they got road hard and put up wet. I'm telling you, they were a family man's car back then. If you would, tell us about your car. Tell us where you're from and your name and all that.
Okay, I'm Carla Atkins, and this car belongs to my husband, Walter Atkins. He actually grew up around 59s. His grandparents had 59s. He had one before he went to Vietnam that he used to drive back and forth to work, and then on the weekends he changed the intake and drag race it.
Oh.
So, he's run it in the 10s most of the time.
Okay, cool.
And so then, of course, he went away to Nam, and when he came back, his girlfriend's brother had totaled it for him.
Oh,
so
man.
that was heartbreaking, but
Right.
he moved on, and then 30, 40 years later, he had a heart transplant in 2015, and he said, if I can get out of here, get out of this hospital, I'm going to get me another 59.
All
So
right.
the search was on,
Right.
and we finally found this one in Georgia, because there's not a bunch of them around here.
No.
And so it came, pretty much like it is. He's done some work just getting it roadworthy, putting some air on it, but it's been a good little car for him. He enjoys it.
All right, fantastic story. First of all, I want to thank him for his service to our country. We are all about our community and our veterans and our first responders. We appreciate his service to our country.
I'll pass it
And
on.
that's a fantastic story on this car.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here with
Enjoyed
us.
being here. It's a great day.
Thank you.